Alright, hello champions! We're gonna do some faction feuding. Ashton, Brushy, Bila Bila. Bila Bila. Alright. Memes, Brandy. Hello everyone. Let's go have a look at this feud. Started about 30 minutes ago. I haven't done a match yet though. I'm gonna be using a rather small team because I don't have a 4-star Bella. Mine is only 3-star bronze, so I wouldn't get the bottom bonus, so I don't really care at putting characters there. I do have Trish here that's not even leveled, as you see with 800 talent. So I basically have Ronda, and I do have a backup with Wendy, and both Becky and Hall of Fame Lita are not maxed yet. Hall of Fame Lita is the next female I'll be maxing out though, but not yet, probably throughout the month. So it's basically mainly using Ronda. I'm doing pretty great, Bila Bila. Hey, Mindside. Sorry, I just butchered that. Alright, let's queue. Bunch of perks that are currently on, not much that are gonna be affecting Ronda, unfortunately. I'd be much better off if I had some of my, like for instance, Hall of Fame Lita leveled. That would definitely help. And this is a long feud, it's like 11 hours for this one. I definitely won't be doing 11 hours of it because I'll be sleeping through most of it. Because it's already like 11:35 p.m. so, and it lasts until like what, 10 a.m. something like that. So yeah, that's not gonna be happening. Hey, great Arax. Just watched the Andrade preview. Yeah, I just did that. I just finished before the stream. Hey, Notorious. Super. My view counter is bugged. For some reason it's not adding, I don't know why. Trying to fix it. Doesn't look like it's working. Alright, well, we'll just take it out then. Alright. He did. Nice. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured you were talking about Andrade. Great. With perks, quite possibly. Otherwise, I think Ricochet still remains the best. I did like the second spec more than the first, but he is definitely a very strong character. And he doesn't need any MP trainer, which is always exceptional, especially for like things like Showdown, for example. Hey, Cameron. Let's go versus Ronda. You're feuding with Wendy. Wendy's pretty good. It was a pretty decent first start. And the chat doesn't work either. What the hell is wrong with my... All my stuff is broken. I don't know why. It worked fine yesterday. Let me... Let's see if things are working now. Nope. Well, I don't know what's wrong because it's the same setting as usual. I don't know if Streamlabs might be having issues or what. Settings are there. Yeah, don't know what the hell's wrong. I'm guessing they're having issues with their service. Can I put a workaround? Can give me a minute to set something up here. Just to add the chat. Alright. Or if it looks crappy while I'm doing it, but doing what I can with what we got. We're winging this. All right. That'll be the chat for today. It looks like crap, but that's the quickest fix I can get. All right, so sorry if I missed everything you said in between. Hey, champion. Yeah, rip Kobe, Brian, indeed. You're using Wendy and Bliss? Yeah, she's pretty good too. Right. It's Benny's fault. I don't think so. No, no, no. Shelton is not a top tier guy. You'll never get ever a top tier guy as a free guy for the month. That's never gonna happen. He's definitely a good character, but he's nowhere near a top guy. He's pretty good indeed, Rex. I don't know, Strawberry. I asked, but I'll probably get an answer on Monday, at which point it's probably going to be too late to preview it because they'd have to take him away before the event begins. So I don't think so, but it's been asked if we can try to do a preview with the gear. I have no idea what you just said, Emmanuel. I'm guessing that's Spanish, but I don't speak Spanish, so I have no idea what you said. Well, it wasn't a big reaction, Jose, because I knew he was coming back. It's been spoiled many times over before the Rumble began, so I was pretty sure he was going to come back, so it was not a surprise at all. I was freaking happy that he did, but I wasn't surprised the least. It's been like all over internet like for the past few days. Hi, Marilyn. I don't know what I love means, Emmanuel. Like I said, I don't speak Spanish. But you can stop spamming it, though. Goalie fight for which game? Great. The Habs game was this afternoon, so. Well, there's not much that you can do, Celtidir. You basically gotta kill her before she gets going, and try to get the red away from her so she can do it. Dude, Emmanuel, stop spamming, man. You can just put it once. It annoys people if you keep spamming it. Oilers and Flames goalie fight. I don't think that the tag team gives anything much to Gable to Shelton Benjamin, because it helps generating the green, and as you saw on my third spec, it's fairly useless of a spec. So their tag bonus doesn't benefit him much for any of the good specs. He would definitely be a hell of a lot more powerful, not that he isn't already, Michael, yeah. If you add feud perks and everything on top of that, it's just nasty. I guess that's gonna make the hockey news great. I'll probably see about it tomorrow. She kicked out. Right. I'll get rid of her shields or protect gems. I would not expect Zelina to be in the game anytime soon. I mean, they barely ever have her wrestle in the first place. They mostly have her as a manager, even though she can wrestle. So I don't expect her to be in the game anytime soon whatsoever. Best female in the game? Well, you gotta go with Zombie Paige just because she can stun lock you forever. But like Hall of Fame Lita is really powerful. Chyna is very powerful as well. Trish Stratus is insane. So, and there's quite a few ones that are very powerful. Not so far, Siltadir, no. Yeah, that was a good rivalry, great. I don't know, Michael. I would think that he is better than Jimmy, but probably like just a little bit over. It's still pretty early. That's completely dependent on what roster you got reacting. Hey Taz. If you want to hack memes, you should rather delete the game and go play Pokemon. Because hackers deserve to be shot. Not with bullets, but like pellets or something. First, there's absolutely no point in playing if you're fucking cheating. And second, there's no point in cheating because you'll get your account deleted like all the previous dumbasses that did. Like, it's pretty easy for them to know who's cheating. And the first thing they do when they see you, they ban your account, and then you're gonna go cry around that you got your account suspended. You're never gonna do it. It wasn't you. It was your brother. He grabbed your phone. And you're gonna make up a bullshit story. You're gonna bother me about it because you're gonna ask me how to get your account unbanned. And I can do shit about it because you're the dumbass that got you banned in the first place. So yeah, the moral of this is play legit, you won't have a problem. And I know exactly how it goes because I receive like 20 of those every day. There's always someone crying that they got banned and they didn't mean to, they just wanted to try it and they'll never do it again. They're really sorry, or it was their brother, or like it was a bot dial that installed that shit and ran it and played 2 weeks like that, and yeah. That's always what happens, Sebas. I get a lot of them, Rex. Rarely memes, but it happened. Like, it happened yesterday. I got one from Spike yesterday. But it's pretty rare, almost never. He got everything back, Jose. Support fixed it. Yeah, it was hacked, but they fixed it and he got everything back. I don't like players on mobile. First, I hate shooters on mobile in the first place. It's a horrible device to play shooters. And second, I don't like that kind of shooters because I kind of like to have someone to shoot at. While those kind of shooters, you basically run around hoping to find someone. So I get bored really easily when I play those. Well, he's in the military, Robert, so he'd probably have the upper end because he probably got training in fighting, which I did not. Hey, Laser. Ironically, like, Ronda is the one that gave me the most trouble. Not Ronda, but Lita is the one that gave me the most trouble. Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy this feud. I don't like feuds with females because my roster for female is definitely subpar. Well, it's been a lot better than average, but really subpar compared to the other big accounts. Doing great, Tommy, you? Well, the thing about specialized match, Taz, is that ultimately the whole match and everything that's going on is basically just a rendering of bullshit, because the board of gem is what's actually going on with the fight. The rendering on top is just bogus moves. So it's they couldn't really have specific types of match or anything because it wouldn't. It's not an arcade game. It's basically a gem crushing game with a strategy component on top of it, kind of like RPG. So I mean, it's like a tactical gem game more than anything. It's not an arcade game. So types of match, I really don't know how they could work that in. Yeah, Rex, well, you definitely want to get that one in, yeah. I haven't faced any zombie page yet, Kodak no, but I expect to see plenty of them. Jose, I left just because I don't have time to feud as much as I'd need to in there. Like I didn't want to be carried. Like I probably could have stayed, but I didn't. Like I want to pull my weight. And I didn't want to be in there and not pull my weight because they obviously but they obviously feud a hell of a lot. They're always on top, and I don't expect them to lose that spot like ever. And that's because they bust their ass feuding a lot. So I can't do that anymore. I want to spend time with the family. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I can do on evenings, and I try like. I spend so much time on my channel and everything, answering everyone during the week that I basically don't sleep much during the week. I rarely ever sleep more than 4 hours. So on the weekends, I try to get like a 6 hour or something just to like refuel for the coming week. So, I mean, feuding was like just preventing all that sleep. So, I mean, I could do it if I wanted to, but rewards are definitely not worth me like foregoing that sleep and everything, so I just didn't want to feud that much anymore. Oh yeah, Tyler, she's pretty kick-ass. Oh yeah, that's a big roster that he got, Vicky, indeed. Oh no, it's not gonna be a fast match, Marlon. I do think he's gonna win, but it shouldn't be a fast match. Favorite Canadian wrestler of all time? Probably Bret Hart, I'd say. That's Laser. That's a good question. I probably should every once in a while, but I mean, like they say, the show must go on. Like I had a break for a month when I pretty much went blind, and I was still getting a bunch of messages, and like it never stopped. People kept asking, and I kept getting message. I was like, I had a magnifying glasses to try, like, and everything boosted up to try to see some stuff, and I was using like text to voice and then voice to text to reply some, and that was a fucked up month. I have a hard time like slowing down. I pretty much have one speed, and that's full throttle. Like I have a hard time not doing anything. I'd love Drew McIntyre to be brought into the game, Taz. Ayush, hey Brimstone. Owen, yeah. I was thinking more like from the past than from the present. I do a little critique, but I don't have that much time to watch content. Nice, Tyler. Hey, Spike. Oh, Jose, that's more about doing my part than actually doing it for the rewards. Yeah, no, I think I'll pass on Benoit. Yeah, I'll do my best, Rex. Well, this is going pretty shitty so far. Like, that's the first time I ever had a problem with Asuka. She normally sucks big time. But I couldn't do jack shit because I couldn't get my colors, so I was fairly useless. Still am. This fucking sucks. The fuck is going on? Not so far, Celtideer, no. What do you mean invited from PS4? I'll never get a fucking move going because I keep getting submitted. You piece of shit. She's fucking annoying. Never had zero issue with Asuka. She's usually a fucking pushover. But I can't do shit because I can't get fucking yellow. This is so annoying. How ridiculous is that shit? I never play with her Shadow, so I can't say. As far as I know, it's fairly useless. I was doing great before that shit, Ronnie. Oh, that was just ridiculous. I should really work on better females, because Ronda is definitely not cutting it anymore. Give me just a second. All right. Yeah, I lost everything though, so that's gonna be rough for the rest. Yeah, Bobby's a classic. Oh, this is gonna be painful because I don't have shit to face that. Who the hell am I fighting? Who the hell's that? No, probably not a hacker. Just someone that actually bothered to level his females. Definitely a big spender. Robert Root is actual name Spike. He originally changed it because he was modifying the gimmick, and he just stuck with it. Well, it's not about getting a chance to go back, Kartik. I don't need to go back. Like I said, I left because I don't want to put those kinds of hours anymore. Well, we just lost Ronda. We're probably not going to be able to go through that roster. Mine is way too weak for that. I got you guys to keep me busy. Probably shouldn't have queued with someone that has twice the roster I got. I could put more in my team, but I didn't want to. Because I couldn't get that row bonus. I saw an article about it earlier today, Celtidir, but I mean every gimmick runs its course, so they'll do something to refresh it. I mean, it's not like she has a lot of competition as in the female division. They're not doing much with them. They have a lot of very talented ones, but they're not doing much for stories. No, she's not Max Rex. I didn't want to use resources on her when I got better. It's possible, Jose. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Actually, I think we're gonna see Charlotte versus Baszler at Mania. Well, the rewards definitely ain't worth the time indeed, for sure, Charles. It's still a fun mode, though. But, like, it's not fun for 16 hours. At some point, it becomes really boring. I've definitely enjoyed it most by doing less of it, though. It's just because I got guys that are better and that uses the perks better than Set, which doesn't get much bonuses from the perks. Oh yeah, I said Baszler. I wanted to say it was going to be Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I watched the Rumble live. Rex was a pretty good Rumble. Like the first 15 minutes of the men's one with Brock sucked. But pretty much the whole rest of the Rumble was pretty good. Probably the best pay-per-view in quite a while. Definitely the best of the year so far. Only one of the year so far too. But yeah, definitely like probably the best in the last 6 months or so. I gotta set them up again, Jose. Like when I got the new computer, I never set them up. Yeah, I guess Tyler at that point it probably would have been like overdone, I'd say. Like they do it with Naomi every year. Like it was pretty funny the first time, but now it's just like overplayed. You did great. Yeah, Survivor Series was pretty good too, Robert. Yeah, that was like 6 months ago too. Oh no, Laser, I don't have the back for that anymore. It's way overdue, Vicky. They should have done the second one long time ago. Damn, she kicked out. Yeah, I gotta set them up again. Yeah, it's a good thing they removed the red light for the Fiend match. That's because that's what the story called for, Marilyn. I have no ID, Kartik. Hey, Adam. You missed my Ronda getting her ass kicked. The next one, Taz, should be Kane Striker, which I don't have yet. Probably early next week. They definitely have the people to fill the card. What I'm guessing is one of the reasons they haven't done it is because they can't figure out what storyline to do with any of them. Like they barely give them any time on TV or have any good storyline. I mean, just look at the Atlanta storyline, how stupid that shit is. Like they really got to get going with a decent story first. And I'm guessing that's probably why they don't even do a pay-per-view with them, because they don't know what to do with them on TV in the first place. My most powerful female right now, it's Ronda. Eventually it's probably going to be Hall of Fame Lita. Those protect gems saved a lot of damage. I think Paige is better than Charlotte, especially with the elf gear. Gotta get rid of the freaking protect gems. Well, there was plans to have Edge versus AJ, but indeed he unfortunately injured AJ. Well, AJ injured himself, actually, from what AJ said after. I do like the Otis and Mandy storyline, though. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Edge versus Randy for sure. None of them are really good, champ. I got Cesaro and Steel on Wendy. Akeem. I don't know, Taz. I don't even know if we're gonna get more zombies, because they haven't released any zombie last year. Well, they did in the game, but it was past zombies from previous years, but they haven't released any zombie toys. So I don't know if they do, well, if they don't release another series of toys, they probably don't have that many zombies left. Like, I think there's a Sheamus, I think there's a Roman Reigns. There's not that many zombies they skipped so far. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that one, Tyler. I don't know what tier list you saw Zombie Balor because he's like not even on the list, on the good list at least. So I don't know where you saw him high. He's really not good. Well, he's not bad. He's pretty average. They can't do that due to licensing, champ. They all are, yeah, Rex. They are the exact look of the toys. And it's also not an option. They had to put them in the game. Like, that's why you got them in every WWE game and they look exactly the same in all of them. It's because they're forced to put them in the game. It's part of the deal for the licensing. Well, actually, Sauce, Zombie Rock is better than Zombie Austin. Yeah, there's a Zombie Ambrose indeed, Nick. That one we're not gonna see for sure. Yeah, he's definitely much rarer now than he was back then, Robert. Well, I did not think I would be able to go through that roster. Just because of the boost to the multiply gems, I'm actually doing better with Wendy than I am with Ronda. Just because the perks don't really help Ronda much. If my Hall of Fame Lita was maxed out, she would be kicking serious asses. Definitely happy for sure, Frank. That was a way overdue push. Just waiting on that match to end. I would think so, Rex. I don't see how they could make it so that he doesn't win. Tactics, what does he have? Maxed out Trish. He maxed out his Lita. Oh, and he's got the gear for the man as well. That's a seriously kick-ass roster. Alejandro. Yeah, well, my female roster is definitely lacking. There's so little events for them that I can't put aside guys that I'd actually be using to level those. But Lita Hall of Fame is probably the next one I'm working on because she's part of my showdown team for Booker and her. Man's pretty good. German fan Benjamin. I actually have a lot of German viewers on my channel. Like, it's probably like Americans are like #1 on my viewers. Then it's Indians. Then it's Latin America, and then it's Germans. Scuttle for sure, Fat. It's probably fairly low because I started like less than an hour ago. Yeah, I'm 30th because I started just an hour ago. Well, that's one of the reasons why showboats are usually much below all other class as far as damage, Mike. Yeah, Shadow, but that's also because most people don't work on their female, so they complain when there's female content. It's like a vicious circle. They don't do much for females because people don't work on their females because there's no point working for them, so. See ya, Tyler. Yeah, I do, Kartik, indeed. Wrestling is pretty big over there. Well, if the feud is over, you can feud more because the feud's over. That will probably get like more and more idea about WrestleMania as the months go by. I would have expected Keith Lee to last longer, Frank, but they pretty much wanted like Lesnar to get rid of everyone, and then more people started to get in, and then he got eliminated. But yeah. It is, Robert, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck. I didn't see it was him queuing again. I'm too low to queue with him. Fuck. Let's go with Wendy. Oh. Well, I'll probably be resting. Indeed, Shadow. I never get my free turn. Oh, people would go ape shit if they did a whole month with female. You'd have people crying over it so bad. It's alright. Yeah, I was saying it is against the TOS, Robert. Some, well, not recently, but I know in the past some people got banned over using that. I don't remember the spec for Nash, Fat. Can't get my green because she's getting it. She's sleeping, Kartik, so I guess she's doing good. Bree is better than Nikki Charles. They're both good though. By pulling them, basically, champ. Well, Wendy versus Wendy sucks, because one Wendy is getting everything that the other can't. Yeah, I hate the women's match. They're just boring overall. Plus, like, most of them got submission, so it's just never-ending matches. It's just painful overall. Well, there's only one warrior right now, champ, so you don't have a lot of options. Well, we're gonna lose Wendy on the first fucking character again. Female feuds are just incredibly frustrating every time. It's all underwhelming characters, so all the match sucks. And they made that one the longest just to be sure we all suffer. Yeah, there is a 5th Feud D&D pack. Good God, can we get it over with? I'm gonna lose this. Yeah, we lost. Oh, this is fucking joke. And my female roster just sucks. It would help if I stopped queuing with someone that has over twice my talent. I'd get decent sized opponent instead. I'm not wasting props on that shit. Hey, Larry. One, two, three, four. Well, I got her, but I'm dead too. It's not that they need buff, it's just that the good ones I don't have leveled. So I'm stuck using middle ones. I still have a roster from like 8 months ago. Yeah, Matt and Cesaro. No, not Matt and Cesaro. It's Steel and Cesaro. Yeah, Sauce, it's because it averaged your opponent with both your scores. If you go with someone that is about your size, you're going to face someone that is about your size as well. Well, definitely not Spike. Perelman. Yeah, that was a while ago, Rex. He's pretty decent, Dom. Definitely, I'd say well above average. So he's not one of those shitty free that they give every once in a while. This one's actually decent. Recycles fairly well. That's because of the Feud perks, Zombie. Well, that's the thing, William. Money won't have anything to do with it because it's resources, and I never spend any money on resources. It just takes coins and TP, and like coins I only spend during coin events, so there's only so much that I'll improve every month due to that because I don't want to waste putting coins. Well, I did for Booker, but normally I don't want to overspend coins if there's not something to benefit from it. And there's only so much coin I can get. Otherwise, you got to buy it, but it's like $100 for, or $135 in Canada for 4 million coins. So there's no way I'm spending that much for only 4 million coins. It's not only a... Actually, it's a feud event with added Evolve benefit, Brimstone. We're getting a proper Evolve event in 2 days when the actual monthly event starts. Hey, Mike. There's definitely way too much perks for sure, William. They're not nearly as annoying as they used to, though. Like, there's way more than there used to be, but I don't know, like the way that they put it, they're like, I'm not having much issues with them anymore. Like before, they were really causing me issues during fight, but right now they're more helping me than causing harm. So it's not as bad as they still cost way too much, though. That's just like ridiculously expensive. Think like I got 10 millions in perks. That's just way too much. They're never gonna drop the perks. Hey Jetson, just kicking some asses and getting mine kicked every once in a while too. I'd have to say Booker Dawn. Booker is really powerful. That 15k or actually 60k power gen damage every turn is just really insane. Cool sauce. Thanks, Charles. No, Stone Cold Showboat is not top tier. He's good, but he's not nowhere near top tier. He's bottom tier 2 maybe, Javier. Yeah, they gotta recycle gimmicks. Well, not recycle gimmick, but they gotta get new gimmicks every once in a while. Otherwise, characters get stale. The 3-star shards, you mean, champ? Well, if you got them, you may as well use them. Well, I heard, Rex, that at 4-star gold he is pretty good. Well, pretty good, like not like feud good or anything like that. But I heard that he does like his moves get like the area changes at 4-star gold and he does better damage. I heard at 4-star gold he's actually pretty decent. But mine is 4-star bronze that I still hate him. Yeah, indeed, Fat. Well, it's because until she was in the Hall of Fame, there was no license for her. And like a year ago, like before they got her in the Hall of Fame, I mean, she was not in good terms with WWE. I don't think any showboat is good competition for a striker, Laser. No matter how good they are. I don't even do that tour anymore, Zombie. Like, I do the first match of hard to get my my Blitz ticket, and that's about it. Which I got over 200 of them because I haven't done one in like a year. Well, if you do the event, he's free, Javier, so you just gotta do the event. Like, it's like Booker. Tons of people got Booker last month because if you just do the event, you'll get him eventually. And he's definitely good. Use it. It's not a bad idea, Charles. Well, a cam eventually you'll need a Knight and K for the bonus as a trainer, Spike. But as a character to use, Andre is definitely a hell of a lot better. I haven't checked the commentary on the video yet, William. I'm the YouTube comments, I'm actually like 3 or 4 days behind. I got way too many of them and not enough time. I'll never get a 3-star gameplay. I'll only get a 4-star goal. It's kind of useless, really, to get a 3-star gameplay, because who gives a shit if a character is good at 3-star, really? They all suck at 3-star, ultimately. They're calibrated and balanced for 4-star gold, because that's where the game's at. So at 3-star, they're basically all handicapped. And it's pointless, because if a character is good at 3-star, it doesn't mean he's going to be good at 4-star, and then people are going to invest. Like, good examples are like Bray Wyatt, Stardust. Those are characters that were dominating at 3-star, but at 4-star they suck and they're useless. So if people spend their resources on it, it's a waste. It depends, champ. I don't know why they do what they do, laser. Because some of them, they don't scale well, Mike. And at 3-star, you don't need to recycle, because like every opponent are pushovers. At 4-star, you need recycling to survive. Let's take away our red. And she's done. Dunk is pretty good at 4-star, yeah. He's among the top technicians at 4-star gold, actually. I don't like using Doink, but he's really good. Striker Finn is, I'd say, a little above average. AJ is better than NXT Rollins Spike. Really, Chas? He's pretty average, so you must be doing good. And we finished it. I wasn't convinced it was gonna happen. I think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. I know it's not a very long stream, but it's almost 1 AM and I'm pretty tired, so I gotta go eat something because I'm also pretty hungry, and then I'll go get some sleep and do this tomorrow morning again. Alright, well, thanks for the stream, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll keep kicking some asses tomorrow. Alright, see ya. G out. Ciao.